I got a gift card to Ben Franklin for the holidays. And I didn't know what to get because I already have a bunch of canvases and paint at home. So I went to Ben Franklin and I got this. So I'm going to try to mess around with these. These are extra fine quality oil pastels. Cool. I got mixed media, medium grain paper. I'm going to take a piece out if I can. There's my paper. Like, how do you plan out an acrylic painting, especially an abstract one? Well, we're going to try it. And I'm either going to pull something off, I hope, or I'm going to bomb in front of you and still share the video with you so you know what art making is really like. Not every single thing you make is going to be perfect and beautiful. You have to actually make some ugly stuff to figure out what you like. And so if you go into it knowing you might make some ugly stuff, then you can just kind of get over yourself and see what happens. So here's my paper. I taped it down with some cheap masking tape here so it won't move around. I'm going to open these up and look at the colors. Oh yeah. And now I'm going to do something I learned in watercolor class. It's just a little card. I have a 4x6 card. And I'm going to trace it on here. Alright, so there's my 4x6 stencil. Goodbye. And so now I have like a pretend of what my canvas is going to look like. So here's my canvas. And here's all my oil pastels. Oh, I'm so excited to mess around with these. And I have no ideas. I'm just going to be very impulsive. I'm going to look at the paint colors that I have around. Sitting here on my table, darting my eyes all around my art room like a freak. I'm going to start with this color, green. I'm kind of wearing green today, so let's pick that. Oh, it's so weird. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, colors. I'm just literally grabbing colors because I want to see what's going to happen. Pretending that these are my acrylic paints that I'm going to use, but instead of wasting a bunch of paint and making mud and not knowing what I'm doing because I refuse to use color wheels, I am going to what I want is the most vibrant colors on here. I don't really care if they match. I probably should have made sure that under the paper was totally flat, but you know, there's chunks of paint on my studio table. That's just normal. If I drag my finger, I can get all those white gaps filled. Let's see if I can blend with my finger. I can blend with my finger. Yeah. Now what are we going to get in here? Let's try white right down the middle. I don't know about this center area, but let's smooth it all out. Oh, look, I made some mud. These are oil pastels. I'm pretty sure I can just go over the top of them. Let's try it. Let's try to brighten this part up here with some yellow. Let's go back over this white with some orange. Just wanted this to be solid colors. I learned a couple things. If I put too much of the color on, it can turn to mud. I wonder if I can like scrape it off and start again. Now you know I'm really just playing and experimenting because I feel like I put too much on, so I'm scraping it off. All right, let's get some purple in here and see if purple can iron out what happened here on the right side. So far, I'm feeling what's happening over here, but over here is it's just a muddy mess. Can it be saved? Okay. I think it's time I stop messing with this. But I really did want to show you that while I was talking to you, so I have two things going on here. I'm trying something new, and I'm trying something new in a way that will help my current process. So I was trying to see if I could get something going here. All right, first attempt. This is actually really important. I don't know if I'm going to try another one here, but what I want to show you is that sometimes things fail. Sometimes art fails. And what's cool about this here is I learned a couple things. I learned if I cover up this, I really like what I'm seeing here. Pretty much all the directions. So I learned something new, that there's this color combination here that I like, which is pretty much a rainbow, but not in rainbow order. I learned that if I go crazy on the colors and try to overlap them too much, it becomes mud. It's okay to make bad art. It's okay to try things. It's okay to explore. It's not a waste of art supplies if you have learned a bunch and it changes your voice. It can help you find exactly what you like by discovering what you don't like.